What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we will be replacing the fan shroud, reservoir tank, and adding in a O2 sensor defouler, which hopefully this will get rid of the check engine light. This is just kind of shot in the dark. Not 100% sure about that. But the reason we are replacing these two, if I move the new fan shroud up, you can see right here, that's all the clearance I have between the supercharger and the fan shroud. Now, why does this create an issue? Anytime I have to pull the fan shroud, or if I have to pull the supercharger, it just creates a lot of extra work that I don't really want to do. And I do want to replace the radiator in this sometime in the near future. Not because the radiator in there is bad, but a company called Monkey Wrench Racing sells, I believe it's called the dual core radiator, which is a lot better for cooling, and then that also allows me to add in an independent transmission cooler. So, without further ado, let's start getting this one pulled. Alright guys, so just real quick, we got the old fan shroud out. How this mounts up is there's one bolt here, a slide-on bracket down here, slide-on bracket there, and another bolt right here. Now the new fan setup does not have a built-in reservoir tank. So what I got was this independent reservoir tank. Just has one fitting that goes into it. Comes with its own little brackets. We're going to mount it off to the side somewhere, but it will be out of the way. And it should be plenty. This tank wasn't too big. I think most of that fluid should just fit in here. And then to check level, I'll just have to pop this cap off, which won't be a big deal. So now, what we gotta do is we gotta get this unboxed. We gotta splice in the wiring for both these fans so that they'll still kick on like the factory ones did. And then get it in.
Take it all back, hate the things that you said, 'cause I wish you didn't mean it. I'm under attack, running far, far away, and I'd rather keep my distance from you. You don't gotta lie to me to get through. Push and pull me off into the deep, and let's pretend that nothing ever happened on that night. Confession I shouldn't have spoke, 'cause you didn't feel the same way about me, and it's eating me alive all of the time. So I'd rather keep my distance from you. You don't gotta lie to me to get through. Push and pull me off into the deep, and let's pretend that nothing ever happened on that night.
Alright, so real quick, just so you guys can see what's going on. Splicing up the wiring. Already cut the factory harness off. Getting ready to splice that together. I'm gonna run both of these. Into one, and then connect them to the connector because I can't pull the connector off the factory motor. Also, this is all aluminum, so these tabs are susceptible to bending. So I did a quick test fit, as you guys saw, and got them bent back into shape, and now it'll fit in there perfect. And I don't know if you guys saw it, but I can actually slide this in and out without any issue. Heck, I could probably even leave the radiator attached. So I'm gonna get this finished wiring up, get it slid in, get it bolted down, and we can try them out. Alright guys, so I just got the wiring done, wired them both together, put them into there. Haven't crimped down this side yet because I want to verify that they're gonna work. So to do that, come in here, give the car power. So they are working. I don't know how well you can hear me right now, but they are working, but it feels like they're pushing air into the radiator from the engine bay rather than blowing it out. So I don't know if I can just flip the switch, flip the power on the ground, and that'll fix that. I'm gonna look into it. And this right here is why you always test wiring. So it's covered up by the heat shrink right now. But blue wires, I put both blue wires together and both black wires together, and black normally is ground, and then whatever colored wire is usually your power. However, hooking the ground up that way, it was actually causing the fans to blow air out this way instead of sucking air in and blowing it out towards the engine bay. Flip those, now they're working. We're gonna go ahead and get these put in, and I'll show you the final product. Alright, so test fit was done. Wiring is done. Testing the wiring got done too. These are in now, and I mean, look how much more clearance that created. Now it looks the same about down here, but nothing's interfering with the supercharger. I can actually get my hand under here now, which I couldn't with that one. So the only thing that I did mess up is I wasn't paying attention to where the original fan wiring was, and I accidentally ran it over the radiator neck. It doesn't really cause an issue, but it sucks because I can't tuck it down around here anywhere anymore. So through a zip tie right here, I'm gonna trim that off, and then this is the wiring, and you can see that there's no tension on it. I wanted to make sure that there was play, just in case the radiator has to move around any. So that's good. So let's fire it up, and I will show you that they are now working. It turns out I just had to reverse the wiring, like I mentioned before. And now they're pushing air rather than, or sucking air rather than pushing. I'll try to update you guys on Instagram if I notice if they've helped or hurt my temps. Personally, I don't think it's going to do either. I think it's probably just going to keep it where the stock fans were. But yeah, I mean, I'll make sure to let you guys know if that's any different. It's insanely loud in here now, so I apologize, but now I'm gonna try to get that aftermarket coolant reservoir set up, and then I'll let you guys know how I ended up doing that. What is going on, guys? So I'm here to close out this video. This is actually a week later from when I started making this video. Unfortunately, some stuff started going on. Had to push off closing it and finishing up the Vibe until earlier today. So let's take a look at what we've done. Turn my light on. So as you can see, that's the new fan shroud. Ton more clearance between it and the supercharger. And I now have this universal coolant reservoir set up. All I had to do was drill a hole right here, drop the bolt through, attach the bracket, attach that to the bracket, and it's on there nice and tight. It isn't going anywhere. So yeah, that completes the install for this fan shroud. One thing I do gotta say is I would definitely recommend, and I myself am going to look into upgrading the fans on the shroud. So the shroud itself is really nice. The fans themselves are, well, they're cheap. So I'm gonna look in seeing if I can retrofit a pair of higher CFM fans in place of those ones, because I really like the shroud, just to get some air moving better. I've noticed my idle temps are up around 8 degrees. Granted, today was really hot, so I don't know if that's the issue or not. And then moving temps are about the same. Under load, it stays 180 to 190. That's what it was before. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's anything else you'd like to see, let me know. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.